Hi, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to draw the picture to go in your first grade book. You might want to do a close-up face picture like what you see on the left, or you may want to do a full body picture like what you see on the right. It doesn't matter which one you choose, but it's important that you just draw the picture with your pencil and do not color it at this point. If you color it now, it might look very nice, but when I photocopy it and make it into your final book, it will look black and gray and very messy. I'll start by demonstrating how to do a close-up drawing of your head or your head and shoulders. So I want to make my picture pretty big so that it fits the majority of this paper. What I don't want to do is make a little tiny picture that's this big, because then it will be hard to see. You can see from very far away, you can hardly see it. So we don't want a little teeny tiny picture. I'm gonna start by making a pretty big circle that takes up half the page, like that. Then for a neck, I can do a C and a backwards C. For shoulders, I just make a line that goes out and comes down like a curve. For the other shoulder, I'll go straight out, then make a line that comes down, and that's going to be where the arms are. Then for the rest of the body, I could put a line on this side under the backward C, and a line on this side under the forward C, and then I can just make the arms keep going and make a straight line like that. So I'm going to pretend I can only see the upper part of the body. Then I could make like a smile shape for the neck of the shirt. Then going back to the head, I'm going to add parts of the face. So I'm going to go about to the middle of the head and make eyes. So I'll make a smile and an upside down smile for one eye, a smile and an upside down smile for the other eye. And then I can put circles in the middle for the eyeballs. And then I can put the little dot in the middle, what we call the pupil of the eye. And then I could make some eyebrows. If I want to go in and add more detail on the eyes, like to do eyelids, I can make another line above the eye, like that. If I want to have eyelashes, I could draw some eyelashes at the bottom of the eye like that. The easiest way to make a nose is just to make a line and a curve, just like that. It can be an L also. For some people, it's a little bit easier to think of it like an L. If I want to have more of a straight looking nose, I can do this. And then for a smile, you can make a smile like that. Or you can just make a grin, which is just that line. Some people like to try to do lips. So I can kind of do an example of lips. So I would have a line in the middle and then a curve like that. So you can make the mouth however you want. For ears, I'm going to make a little C on this side and a little C on this side. Here's some ideas on how to do hair if you are drawing short hair. So I could start at the ear and make a line up from the ear and a line up and a line that connects them like that to show hair up here, and then you can color it in later. If you have your hair parted on one side, you can just make this line come down to the ear like that. If you want to show hair coming down, you can do lines. Some people like to do lines like this, but it will show up as gray or black when we make the copy, but you can do that if you do light lines. If I was doing long hair, I would draw a line going down like this and a line going down like this. And then I could make more hair if I wanted, and I could make, and I'm gonna make maybe the hair going over the forehead too. And then I could erase these lines here. And then I've got an outline of long hair that I will go back and color in later in the book. If you want to draw, so those are some different ideas you can add. If you want to add detail to the shirt, you can do that. But I don't want to color the picture in right now. If I color it in right now, it will turn black and gray and look messy. And I'll show you some examples of that. So I'll show you how to draw a full body. You'll want to make it pretty long, covering most of the paper. So I'm going to imagine putting the head and the neck, the upper body, and the legs and the shoes on. So when I make the head, I'm going to put a circle just up in this top part. But I want the circle to be big enough that I'm going to be able to put a mouth and a nose and eyes. Then I'll make the neck by doing a C and a backward C. I'll make a shoulder. I'll make the lines go out for the shoulder. And then I'm going to come down with diagonal lines like this for arms. Then I'm going to make another line next to it. That's going to be part of the arm. And another line like that. Then I'm going to make a straight line down on each side. So now we have the head and the neck, and I'm going to make like a curve right there that'll show the neckline of the shirt. So we have head, neck, arms, and then we have the chest and the belly. So then I can put a line right there. So now I'm going to draw two legs. So I'll draw a line that goes down to almost the bottom of the paper. On that side, I'll draw another line going straight down. Then I'm going to do an upside down V. So I'll come down and make one line and a line there. Then I can put lines at the bottom. And a really fast, easy way to make shoes is just to make just a C and a straight line and come out and make a C and a straight line like that. Now I'm going to go back and add a little bit more detail. I'm going to add the face and the hair. Down here, I can make hands, so I could do a thumb and 4 fingers. And a thumb and 4 fingers. So that's not the best, but it gives you an idea. You can make yours look nicer than mine. I'm going to put the eyes in the middle of the face because I'm going to put hair up above here. And eyeballs. And eyebrows. And a nose. And a mouth. And then I'll put ears. And for short hair, I could do something like that if I want. And then later on, we'll color in the short hair. If I want to do long hair, I can just make the hair come down like that. And then I might erase the head and the ears if I have hair there.
So that is an example of how to draw a body, and I'm just going to leave it as pencil lines, and when the book is all done and you get the finished book with everybody in it, then you can go back and color all the pictures.